Hello viewers, today we are going to see second set of series. So let's get started. So now let's move to the first question. What is $25 increased by 20%? So in this question, you need to find the percentage. So you need to find out what is 20% of 25. Okay guys? So now what we have to do is, you need to find 20% of 25. So 20 percentage is written as 20 by 100, and we are going to find this at 20% for $25. Okay, so in the next step you have to simplify this. You have to simplify 20 by 100. So 0 and 0 will get cancelled. And then in two table, you need to find out when 10 will come. So 2 times 5 is 10. And then again now you have here 5 and here 25. So can we simplify this 5 with 25? Of course. In 5 table, 25 will go 5 times. So now 20% of 25 is, you will get $5. And now they told like $25 is increased. So you need to add this 20 plus 5 with 25, which is going to be of $30. So now your answer is $30. Okay kids, let's go to the next question. I can buy 18 apples for $20. Then how many apples can I buy for $50? So 18 apples, $20. With $50, how many apples can I buy? Let's think how to do this. See, if you have $20, you can buy 18 apples. So if you have only $10, how many apples can you buy? We can get 9 apples. Fine. So now for $10, you got 9 apples. In the question, they asked you to find, if you have $50, how many apples can you purchase with it? For $10, you get 9 apples. So with the $50, how many apples? 9 times 5, which is 45. So now let's move to the next question. A salesman, he sold 20 cars in the month of July and 40 cars in the month of August. So they're asking you what is the percentage increase in the number of cars he sold in 2 months. Let's find out. Again, this is a problem related to the percentage. So now what we have to do is, see, 20 cars in July and 40 cars in August, which is almost double. So he's having 100% increase. So it's 100% increase in its profit because it's almost double. Now let's go to the next question. A chef, he assembles a cake half an hour. In half an hour, is making one cake. So he works for 7.5 hours. Then how many cakes can he assemble at the same rate? I hope you all love cakes. So let's see, like in half an hour, the chef is able to prepare one cake. And then you have to think, in 7.5 hours, how many cakes is it possible for him to prepare? So you have to split it. Think like in 1 hour, he can make 2 cakes. Isn't it? Then in 7 hours, he can make 7 times 2. That is 14 cakes. And in the question, it is like 7.5 hours. You have half an hour extra. So in the half an hour, he can make 1 more cake. So which is going to give you a total of 15 cakes. Let's move to the next question now. Oh, it's a vacation. Like 3 friends, they need to spend $42 between them on petrol from Sydney to Newcastle. So they are traveling from Sydney to Newcastle. 3 friends are going and they spent $42 on petrol. If a 4th friend joins them, then how much will each person save? So if you take one more person with you, you will definitely save some amount. So that's what we are going to find in this sum. So now see, when 3 friends are traveling, they spent $42. So now you need to find how much rupees will one friend give. So what you need to do, the total amount 42 is divided among 3 friends, which gives you $14. One person, it gives you $14. Suppose the same amount 42, you're traveling with 4 people. Then you need to divide this 42 by 4, which gives you 2. So now you need to put 0 because you can't strike out 0 with there. Now we need to put one more 0 here. So 5 fours are 20, which gives you $10.50. Now each person is need to spend $10.50. So now the question is, what is the difference between these? If they are going with 4 people and if they go with 3 people. If they go with 4 people, they are able to save $3.50. Now let's move to the next question. Pat, he remembers that his brother's birthday falls after 18th April but before 22nd April. While his sister Samantha, she remembers that her brother's birthday falls after 20th April but before 25th April. So now what we should do? You need to find out when is a brother's birthday actually comes. I think it's an easy one. Let's see. So let's see how to solve this. She's telling the April is like before 22nd April. And Samantha says like it's after 20th April but before 25th April. Fine. So with this thing, the only possibility is like 21st April. Yes. It's after 18th, before. Here it should be like after 18th. After 18th, but before 22nd April. If you think with this, the answer is like 21st April. Now let's go to the next question. Which one of the following sets cannot represent the length of the sides of a triangle? Now the first option is 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So they're asking you which one doesn't represent the side of the triangle. And this is the second option, 1, 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. This is like 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Again it's 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So now what we have to do is, there is a rule for triangle. If you want to draw the triangle, there is a simple rule, which is the sum of the third side should, this is a rule. It is a formula. You can also call it as a formula. The sum of the third side should be greater than the sum of the other 2 sides. So with this logic, you should find out which cannot represent the side of the triangle. See, if you add 2 sides, it should be greater than the third side. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. And here is 2. So this doesn't represent. 1 plus 3 is what? 4, which is greater than 3. So this is a triangle. 1 plus 1 is what? 2, which is also greater than the third side. So this represents the triangle. Again, 1 plus 2 is 3. Here is 2, which is also greater than 2. So this represents the sides of the triangle. Whereas this is equal to 2. So this doesn't represent the side of the triangle. So the answer is A. Your answer is A. Let's move to the next question. Peter, Sam and David worked in the garden. Whereas Peter worked for 3 hours, Sam worked 2 hours and David worked only 1 hour. They are paid $66 for their work altogether. So how much should Peter get? This is the question. So now what we have to do is, you have to be very careful in reading the questions. Peter worked 3 hours, while Sam 2 hours, David worked only 1 hour, but they paid total of 66. Okay, in this case, you need to find out, like all 3 are paid $66. How many hours are like everyone? Totally how many hours they worked? 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. So you need to add 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is giving you a total of 6 hours. So they got $66 for 6 hours. Now you need to find for 1 hour how much they got. So 66 divided by 6, which gives you $11. Next. So 1 hour they got $11. But in the question, they asked you to find how many hours Peter worked. It's given in the question clearly, like a Peter worked for 3 hours. So you need to multiply this $11 with 3 hours because he worked for 3 hours. So Peter got $36. So Peter got $36. Thank you for watching, kids.